many people here have been door knocking? Okay, how many people are actively door knocking weekly? Okay, how many people want to add that as a primary source of prospecting? Okay, cool. Very nice. What do you guys think the hardest thing about door knocking is?
Doing it.
Knowing what to say? Okay.
Starting.
Doing it, starting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the easiest part. It just takes more numbers. But the hardest thing about door knocking is motivation and discipline to actually do it. So I did kind of the opposite. When my coaches told me, well, okay, you're gonna start door knocking. Let's find the area that has the best numbers, the lowest amount of dominant agents, the most turnover rates, and all that fun stuff. And that's what I did. And I did that for like a week, and I lost my motivation and discipline to do that. So I thought about this, and I said, okay, if motivation and discipline is going to be the hardest part of door knocking, how can I make that part the easiest on me? So what I did was I chose a farm that's close to my home or office, whichever one you guys are staying at. But mine is close to my home and my office. It's flat. The homes are close together. The weather is good and the price point is good. I knew if all those things were there, the hardest part about door knocking would be the easiest part for me, because it would be very easy to stay motivated if I didn't have to worry about that stuff. Several agents have come up to me and said, hey, I'm going to start door knocking. This is my plan. This is what I did, and I can't wait to start it. I said, okay, cool. Where do you live? Poway. Where's my office? La Jolla. Where's your farm? Encinitas. I said, good luck, buddy. And it never works out because stuff comes up during the day. So if he comes into the office, drives a half hour to come in the office in La Jolla, and then something pops up and delays his day a little bit, he's still got to drive a half hour to even start door knocking. And so that just doesn't work. So if you can figure out a geographical farm that is not, you don't have to have the best turnover rate, 5 to 7%. You don't have to have that stuff, because that's all good and all, but if you're not even going to go to the door in the first place, then it doesn't even matter. Does that make sense? For me. I think the biggest thing that people ask me is all the stuff that doesn't matter. What I bring with me, what I say to them, what I wear, what time I do it, and if you guys want to know that, I can get into that. But none of that really matters. It's all about timing. Every time I knock on the door and I go, hey, I'm a real estate agent, I'll know right then and there if it's going to be good or not. They'll open the door and go, really? And it's like, that's so funny. I was just talking to my husband last night about selling a property. And it's all about timing with door knocking. So it's not necessarily the value that you're bringing them on the piece of paper that you hand them. It's timing. Do it consistently, and your business will flourish if you do that.